Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. You know, personally, I don't have a problem with Volkanovski being ranked number one still in terms of the pound for pound rankings. I know he lost to Makhachev, but even as a Makhachev fan, Volk gave him everything he had. And he gave him Makhachev everything he could handle and more. Being a lot smaller than him, a lot shorter. A little pit bull that got a hold of a big elephant and just steady going after it, wouldn't stop. That's the best way to describe it because of the size difference. I say pit bull because he's mighty, he's aggressive, he's good, he's a winner, dangerous. But even as a Makhachev fan, even if he was ranked number one, I'd be okay with it, I guess, because I like Islam Makhachev. But I'm a big Volkanovski fan too. Shoot, I've been watching him since he beat up Aldo. I said, oh, this guy's for real. Not to say that he wasn't before, but you know what I mean. He beat a big name like Aldo the way he did. It's pretty much legit at that point. But yeah, I don't have any problems with it. I don't see any controversy. I think personally, now that the fight is over with, that day, every fight's different because they'll probably fight again one day. But that day, if they were the same size, Volk would have won. The wrestling wouldn't have been as big of a factor simply because Islam's bigger and more powerful. And I keep saying that's how he was going to win the fight. If he didn't submit it, he could still beat him with the wrestling and hold him down and control him. Or with Volk, he kept getting up. You're extending a lot of energy getting up. Eventually, when you get taken down, you're still being controlled throughout the fight. Just not dominant, not one side. Obviously, it wasn't a one-sided fight by any means. Pretty dead even. But again, and personally, like I said before, I think Islam would avoid that fight just to say, well, I beat the pound for pound guy already. If I'm not pound for pound best, it is what it is. I don't really care. I'm already the lightweight champ. I got my first title defense. I don't need to fight this guy again because I could lose this fight. Not to say he won't beat Volk again. He can beat him again. But you know what I mean. It's being realistic here. And Volk, he's been dominant. Outside of that fight, he's dominated everybody. He had one fluke close fight with Max, the second fight. Then they fought again. It was much like the first fight. So, as a Makhachev fan, I'm more than happy with Volk being pound for pound the best because he is everything that the pound for pound best fighter in the world should be. Dominant, and he's fighting a guy bigger. It's like Canelo fighting Bivol last year. Was Bivol a better fighter than Canelo? No, but he had his size. And that was effective against Canelo. They were the same size, Canelo would have won. I'm just saying. So it's the same thing here. But he did. I'm trying to say that Islam won, but he's not a better fighter than Volk. Because if they were the same size, it'd be a little different. The wrestling wouldn't be as big of a factor. If that makes sense. But yeah, either way, it was a great fight. And I'm happy for Volk being number one. He deserves it.